In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on December 11, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Wizards versus Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday night, the Washington Wizards, grappling with a significant slump, will embark on a challenging matchup against the formidable Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards find themselves in a precarious position, having dropped 13 of their last 14 games, including a disheartening 4-game losing streak. This game is crucial for them to reverse the tide and break free from the current downward spiral. In their latest outing, a 124-97 road loss against the Nets, the Wizards faced a tough battle. Kyle Kuzma spearheaded the effort with 17 points, showcasing his scoring prowess on 8 of 1-7 shooting. Danny Avdija contributed 15 points, accompanied by 7 rebounds and 4 assists, while Tyus Jones added 14 points. However, as a collective unit, the Wizards struggled, shooting just 41% from the field and a mere 6 of 33 from beyond the arc. A sluggish start saw them tally only 18 points in the first quarter, and the situation deteriorated in the second half, where they were outscored by a staggering 74-50. The bench, including Danilo Gallinari and Daniel Gafford, faced difficulties, with Gallinari managing only 4 points on 2 of 9 shooting, and Gafford contributing a mere 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting. Conversely, the Philadelphia 76ers have maintained a relatively steady performance, splitting their last 8 games. With aspirations for a 3rd consecutive victory, the 76ers recently triumphed over the Hawks in a 125-114 home win. Joel Embiid dominated the court with an impressive stat line of 38 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Tyrese Maxey and D'Anthony Melton also made significant contributions, scoring 30 and 15 points, respectively. Despite leaking 45 points in the second quarter, the 76ers staged a comeback in the second half, outscoring the Hawks by 63-46 to secure a comfortable victory. As the Wizards face a challenging matchup, they continue to grapple with injuries, particularly missing the contributions of Landry Shamet and Ryan Rollins. On the other side, the 76ers are closely monitoring the playing status of Joel Embiid, who is listed as questionable for the upcoming game. Analyzing the team's recent performances, the Wizards entered this game as one of the coldest teams in the league, fresh off a demoralizing defeat to the Nets. In contrast, the 76ers seem to be regaining momentum with a couple of solid wins. Despite the odds stacked against the Wizards, the massive point spread gives pause for consideration. The Wizards recently held their ground against the 76ers, losing by just 5 points as 10.5-point underdogs. Furthermore, covering in 5 of their last 8 games suggests that there may be some undervalued potential with this team. Hence, the Washington Wizards to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Delving into the team's statistical prowess, both the Wizards and the 76ers rank in the top 10 in points per game this season. Additionally, they showcase explosive offensive capabilities, securing positions in the top 7 for fast break points per game. However, defensive struggles plague both squads, with the Wizards languishing at the bottom of the league in points allowed per game, while the 76ers sit at a modest 18th place. The Wizards' strategy revolves around pushing the pace, evident in their 2nd ranking in the NBA for pace of play. Transitioning to the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey assumes a pivotal role in orchestrating the team's tempo, benefiting from a shift away from James Harden's ball-dominant style. Currently standing at 15th in pace, the Sixers excel in offensive rating, with Joel Embiid showcasing the best form of his career. Despite a minor injury scare in the previous game, Embiid is expected to play in this critical matchup. Conversely, the Wizards struggle defensively, particularly in their rating, setting the stage for Maxey to exploit the vulnerabilities in the backcourt. Adding a layer to the analysis, the total pick for this game leans towards the over. Both teams have exhibited a penchant for high-scoring affairs, with the Sixers' total surpassing expectations in 6 straight games and 8 of 9 against Eastern Conference opponents. In their recent clash, the two teams combined for a staggering 257 points in a Sixers victory. Given this precedent, a similar scoring output is anticipated in the upcoming matchup, making the over the projected total our full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Atlanta Hawks. In this anticipated interconference showdown on the hardwood, two formidable teams are set to clash as they step onto the court, eager to secure a crucial victory in the vibrant city of Atlanta. The Denver Nuggets, currently navigating the challenges of an extended road trip, brace themselves for a face-off against the Atlanta Hawks on a Monday night. In their recent matchups, both teams faced setbacks. The Nuggets succumbed to a 114-106 defeat at the hands of the Houston Rockets, while the Hawks endured a 125-114 loss against the Philadelphia 76ers. Historically, the Hawks hold a 52-45 edge in the all-time regular season series against the Nuggets. However, in the most recent encounter on February 4, 2023, the Nuggets emerged victorious with a commanding 128-108 home win. This triumph adds a layer of intrigue to their upcoming clash in Atlanta. The Denver Nuggets find themselves in a challenging position, looking to break free from a 3-game losing streak. Their recent loss to the Rockets showcased standout performances from Nikola Jokic, who tallied 23 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 assists. Despite a valiant effort to reduce a 25-point deficit, the Nuggets fell short as time expired. The team, collectively shooting at 42% from the field and 10 of 28 from beyond the arc, aims to regroup and regain their winning momentum. Concurrently, the Atlanta Hawks face their own struggles, grappling with a recent slump that includes 5 losses in their last 6 games. In their most recent encounter against the 76ers, key contributors like DeAndre Hunter, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and DeJounte Murray showcased their offensive prowess. However, the team's defensive vulnerabilities, especially against the dynamic duo of Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, resulted in a 125-114 road loss. As both teams strive to reverse their recent misfortunes, the Atlanta Hawks' defensive concerns come to the forefront, ranking 28th in field goal percentage defense, 20th in threes per game, and 25th in three-point field goal percentage defense. The Hawks face a formidable challenge against the versatile offensive capabilities of Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Despite the Nuggets' current slump, the return of Jamal Murray from a hamstring injury adds depth to their lineup. In contrast, the Hawks, with a hit-or-miss performance record, are currently grappling with the absence of Trae Young, who remains questionable due to illness. Additionally, the Hawks' dismal 5-16 against the spread record underscores their struggles to cover the spread, standing as the worst in the NBA with a 23.8% cover rate. While the game is poised to be closely contested, the Nuggets, backed by their championship pedigree, emerge as the more reliable team. The Hawks' inconsistency, coupled with their subpar performance at home, makes the Nuggets a logical choice to bounce back and secure a victory. Hence, our full game side pick is in favor of the Denver Nuggets winning and covering the spread as favorites. Delving into the total pick, the expectation is that Atlanta will generate offensive fireworks, potentially surpassing the 120-point mark. The pivotal question becomes whether the struggling Denver defense can match this output. With Atlanta's defensive woes allowing 126 points per game at home this season, and their fast-paced style averaging 102.5 possessions per game, we lean towards the game exceeding the projected total. Therefore, our full game total pick is over the projected total. Toronto Raptors versus New York Knicks. In a highly anticipated Atlantic Division showdown at the heart of basketball action, two teams seeking to climb the playoff ladder will collide on the hardwood in the vibrant setting of the Big Apple. The Toronto Raptors are set to embark on a road journey to face the New York Knicks on Monday night, with both squads eager to make significant strides in their playoff aspirations. Toronto enters the matchup following a challenging 119-116 road defeat to Charlotte, falling short as a 5.5-point favorite in their previous contest. On the other side, the Knicks experienced a tough 133-123 loss on the road against Boston, unable to cover the line as a 7.5-point underdog in their recent outing. Although the Raptors maintain a historical regular season advantage of 61-46 over the Knicks, the latter secured a decisive victory in their first meeting with a 119-106 triumph on December 1st. The Toronto Raptors find themselves in a slump, having dropped 5 of their last 6 games overall. They hope to reverse their fortunes wins and hauled a 3-game skid after succumbing to the Hornets in a 119-116 road defeat. In that game, Scottie Barnes showcased his prowess by recording a triple-double of 31 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Haskell Siakam contributed 25 points, while Precious Achiuwa delivered a solid performance with 17 points and 10 rebounds. Despite their efforts to rally from a 20-point deficit, the Raptors fell just short in a closely contested finish, scoring 39 points in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks have maintained a relatively decent form, splitting their last 6 games. However, they aim to avoid a third consecutive defeat after facing a 133-123 loss to the Celtics. Jalen Brunson led the team with 23 points, complemented by R.J. Barrett's 23 points on efficient shooting. Julius Randle and Emmanuel quickly also contributed, but the Knicks couldn't contain the Celtics, who scored 76 points in the second and third quarters combined. Both teams faced challenges, with the Raptors missing key players Otto Porter Jr. and Christian Koloko, while the Knicks monitored Jalen Brunson's status due to a left ankle sprain. Inconsistency has plagued both teams this season, with the Raptors struggling defensively and having the league's worst three-point shooting percentage. The Knicks, coached by Tom Thibodeau, showcases strong defensive prowess but face challenges in field goal percentage defense. New York holds a home court advantage and boasts a superior defensive record, particularly in points allowed per game, positioning them favorably against the Raptors. Despite Toronto's recent struggles, the Knicks are poised to capitalize on their strengths, including efficient three-point shooting, to control the game's pace and secure a victory. Considering the Raptors' inconsistent performance this season, especially on the road, and the Knicks' previous 13-point victory over Toronto, the expectation is for the Knicks to leverage their strengths, home court advantage, and potential absence of key players for the Raptors to outperform Toronto in a closely contested battle. Thus, our side pick is in favor of the New York Knicks winning and covering the spread as favorites. Looking at the total pick, Toronto has shown a tendency for higher scoring games, with an 11-11 mark in over-under outcomes this season. The Raptors rank 20th in the league in turnovers and exhibit below-average tempo. Meanwhile, the Knicks have seen the over-hit in 11 of their first 21 games, showcasing a balance between turnovers and a deliberate pace. Past meetings have consistently resulted in the over-hitting, including the most recent clash 10 days ago. As such, the expectation is for the game to surpass the projected total by a few points, making over the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.